And we're back. Let's do it.
Back.
Oh god.
If you made it this far into episode 3, Tom is facing the challenge again. For the second time.
Yeah. Let's grab him. Hiya! Oh shit, wrong button. Hiya! Come on! Grab him! Throw him! Haha! Okay, that took a lot longer.
Way too long, Tom.
I'm sorry, I forgot the buttons and everything. Because like they give you the grabber arm here, but I'm just like, as a kid, I was just like, oh, you never actually use that. So I never actually tried to do anything with the grabber arm. So I didn't notice that until I watched a speedrun of this game. I'm just like, oh, you can pick these fuckers up and throw them? Son of a bitch.
Fuck, a grabber arm grab shit.
I know.
Who'd have thought? Not 10-year-old Tom, that's who.
Yeah, indeed, 10-year-old Tom. Jesus, this game would have came out when I was around 10.
I don't know, I'm just guessing.
I think, well, it's PlayStation 1. Final Fantasy 9 was made in 2000.
Oh shit, is that late of a game?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 9 was late in the PlayStation 1 era.
Love Final Fantasy 9.
I know you do.
It's my favorite one.
I
love that game.
I love it, but a lot of it is really nostalgia that would allow me to play it again. Because it is the slowest battle system in the world. That's
why I like the remake of Final Fantasy VII, which I haven't played yet. Well, I played it, but I stopped playing it. I don't know why, but I stopped playing it because I got a new game. But you can fast forward, like time.
Yeah, you can speed up time.
Yeah, because it's like the PC version of Final Fantasy, so you can
like
speed
one
up
of the
time
most important things. They recently did an iOS port for Final Fantasy 9.
iOS port, what is that?
iPhone. iPhone, iPod, you can play it on it, or iPad.
I don't want to do that. I want to play it on my PlayStation or my Vita.
That is most appropriate, but they did add a couple things which are fantastic. Some of them that are like cheating. Like one is just like all your characters are level 99, or all your characters do 99999 damage.
Cheating. You can't do that.
It is cheating. But there is one that is super important or super useful, and that is that you can. What do you do? What do you do? God, it's really hard to concentrate on both of these at the same time. You can make it so that random battles don't happen for a set period of time.
Why would you want to do that? It's how you farm.
It's how you farm, but it's like Final Fantasy 9 had incredibly long battles and an incredibly high encounter rate. It was so slow to do anything in that game. God, grab that thing. Damn it, no, I'm blowing them up, and I don't want to do that. It's all turning to shit. But yeah, that would be super useful. I'm not gonna lie, I would put that on so often, because so often it's just like, I just want to get to the next part of the game, and you take 5 steps, battle, and that's 3 minutes.
Well, that's true when you're done farming, I guess. That's true. I farmed so much in that game. Oh my god!
I know you did, and we just looked at my my old files.
95 hours or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 95 hours for the first playthrough I did, and then the second playthrough I did, it was 50. I can't believe you
still have I think I still have my first save.
You probably do,
because I never deleted those ones. That and fucking Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah. God, like, how I spent an additional 45 hours on that game, I will never know.
I know, farming.
Yeah, I know it was farming, but I was just like, I think honestly it was like, I came back from school and I would literally just get on Final Fantasy and farm.
What is it?
Like, I would literally come back and I would just run in circles, killing enemies, getting all the stats up in that game because you needed points to fully learn your spells and stuff.
And everything.
Well, I actually might have this. But I don't. I get hit.
Up.
God, he turned faster. Actually, damn it! That's the downside of... Ah, shit. I don't have this. I don't have this. Oh,
You did better your first one.
I did. That's the downside is that of stutter stepping is you have to move towards your enemies. So
just get really far away from them and just keep going. Oh, you have a range on
you have a range on your blaster. Also,
let's just do it at this difficulty, Tom.
No, I have to do this.
Classic Tom has to beat something.
I do. But there actually is a topic that I wanted to talk about with you. What the shit? Really? God! Shoot.
What are you doing?
Like, is there a way I can just cancel? Shit. Really?
You have to go
or just, I'll just die. That way I can just restart it.
Hey man, you died.
That would suck if it gave me a game over. Yes, let's try it again. But the topic I wanted to talk about was just what games did we play together growing up? Because there's a lot. There's one I remember in particular.
Do you mean together as in multiplayer, or me watching you play, or you watching me play?
Whatever works. Like it can be anything. I mean, initially, like I have said that we've said in previous episodes, Final Fantasy IX was what got me into the Final Fantasy series, and the only reason I played it was because of you, because you couldn't beat it. You couldn't beat the water god on the first disc, so I had to beat it for you.
Did not realize there was a move called Thunder.
Yeah, which would have been really, really helpful at that point in the game.
Well, that's because I didn't realize you could scroll down on the magics. Cause it wasn't...
my god. So yeah, that was initially one that we played a lot. I remember... I'm sure you'd probably remember it by name, but on Super Nintendo, King of Monsters, King of Monsters 2, I think it might have been.
It might have been the second one.
It was just a beat 'em up. Oh my god, we beat that game so many times.
X-Men Academy.
Oh my god, X-Men Academy, the really bad X-Men fighting game.
What do you mean? It was amazing, Tom.
It was bad.
It was so good.
It really wasn't, especially once I broke it.
Oh god, I love that game.
Because
the cutscenes were so good, because they were clips of the movie.
Oh, that game was so bad.
And to be honest,
and Cyclops, you could break the game with Cyclops.
I didn't figure out.
There's a combo where you could just kill people.
I didn't figure out that those were clips from the movie until I watched the movie years later. I was like, wait a minute, I've seen this before. Oh my god!
It was an X-Men Academy! But speaking of another X-Men game that, I don't know, we might play eventually on the channel.
X-Men Legends?
Oh yeah. We played X-Men Legends so much.
Oh god. I think...
Oh no!
I think I was always Nightcrawler in that one. No, I was Iceman.
Yeah,
Iceman,
I was just gonna say... Oh yeah, that was her name. She was the main character. Oh yeah, that was the weird part about X-Men Legends 1, is that it made you play single player for some sections. Ah, shit.
X-Men Legends was so fun.
Yeah, it was.
Same with Champions of NORAD.
Oh my god, we played that so much.
Too much.
Yeah, that was like... That's because, well, we didn't know about the existence of, like, dungeon crawlers before then.
Yeah, it's true. That's all we did was play those.
Yeah, we just played Champions a bunch. We didn't know about Diablo at all.
Yeah. Well, I'd seen my cousin play Diablo, but I didn't know it was Diablo until I played Diablo. I'm like, wait a minute, this is what he was playing.
Yeah, while we were playing X-Men Legends, that's all Chris was playing was Diablo.
And he got me into Resident Evil, actually.
Who?
My cousin.
Oh, yeah.
He brought it over, and he started playing it on my PlayStation. My mom was pissed.
It was too violent?
Yeah, I was like 12 or something. And she's like, you shouldn't be watching this. Too bad.
That's what my parents...
awesome!
That's what my parents said, too, and that's actually what led my brother to having to sell the game. Because I wasn't supposed to be watching my brother play it, because he was old enough, and I wasn't. needless to say, I got nightmares
Oh,
when I watched it.
game.
Mostly because, do you remember in the first Resident Evil, you get right into the mansion right away at the beginning?
Yeah.
You can try to leave out the front gate of the mansion.
Man, zombies.
And a zombie dog comes straight through the door at you, and a close-up cutscene. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me
How about
growing
the
up.
part in Resident Evil 2 where you go into the police station
Oh yeah.
and you have that double pane window? And I remember telling you this. I told someone this. Whoever was watching me play. And I'm like, I bet you something's gonna pop out of this.
I think it was me, to be honest.
And
I think I may have watched
through it.
you play Resident Evil 2. Oh my god.
And then I'm like, it's coming time. And then it popped out, and you still jump. You still jump.
Oh my god, I have so much time, but I'm screwing this up so bad. Yes, I got one. Now things should be easier. Oh good, he's not paying attention. Yes,
Get him.
go,
Go to the door.
go,
Go,
go, go, go, go,
Six,
go, go,
That's it.
go, yes!
There's another door.
Woo!
Yeah.
There we go.
Super difficult.
Now it's, I wouldn't say super difficult. Honestly, I never really thought this game was like hard until the very end. Like the end boss is like head and shoulders harder than anything else you'll ever face in this game.
For normal people, this would be hard difficulty. But for Tom, this is kind of easy normal.
Well, yeah, it's just because honestly this was a big thing that happened in, if you remember, like early lock-on games, where you finally had the ability to lock onto your enemies, is that most enemies could be beaten by strafing around them and firing.
Yeah.
This one, like, some of the bosses don't allow you to do that, but for the most part, some of them really do. Ah, shit. What else have we played together? I know Ape Escape
fucking
a lot.
music, because I didn't remember where to. I don't know where to go in here, and all I was hearing was this beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Well, it was also the same time where you really like never paid any attention to the
story.
dialogue
No,
at all.
I didn't read it all.
You didn't read any of it. It's just
No.
like, I don't know where to go. They told you where to go.
No, they
Piece of shit.
They didn't tell you. It wasn't highlighted.
Oh, hey, bunny. It wasn't highlighted, no. But this was definitely in the day and age where, before the new teaching or game teaching style was enacted, where they tell you everything.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it doesn't matter if you care or not, they will tell you like 5 times over, oh, this
Yeah.
is where you need to go.
Hey, remember this?
You remember this? I just told you about it 5 seconds ago, but just to make sure you know where you're going.
Yeah.
God. So annoying. That was actually really refreshing, because I tried to play like Xenogears or Final Fantasy VI a while back,
I actually wanted to.
and I was just like something happened, and then I was just like, oh, I need to meet up with this person at the gate at the exit of the town, and just like, oh god, here comes the line of dialogue where they're just gonna tell me the exact same thing again, and it didn't. He was just like, all right, let's get going. It's just like, oh my god, I'm like super relieved that I didn't have to get told everything. Oh shit. Well, what else did we play? Oh, Secret. Not actually that great of a secret.
They're gold.
This was also the day and age where palette swapping was the big thing, where you'd have the same enemy but just different colors.
Oh, yeah.
Their color indicated how hard they were.
Well, they do that still in games. Tom.
I know. Well, honestly, because it's tough.
It's the easiest thing to do.
Well, it's the easiest thing to do to add depth.
It's super cheap.
Well, it's honestly, it's just like it's difficult to constantly create new thing after new thing after new
Well,
thing.
that's what they're getting paid for.
Yeah, but also they have timeline, and if they spend too much time, then they're not going to make as much money on the game. So it's just like, well, you have to make, and way back in the day, like in this era of games, it was honestly because the disc couldn't take that much.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, we have to palette swap because, well, we don't have enough space for another enemy type.
That leaves no excuse for today's day and age.
It really doesn't, to be honest. Oh, yes. I forget. I think that's part of the machine gun arm.
Speaking of palette swapping, I am super excited for No Man's Sky to come out. Oh my god.
I really am excited about it.
You should be. I'm watching more and more new things about it, because on fucking PlayStation Access they had an hour long where they could play it and show it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They let them do whatever they want.
Huh.
Yeah. It was an hour.
Jesus.
And I watched it, I'm like, holy fuck. They said they're hoping everyone goes and travels, but they're predicting, like the developers are predicting someone's going to go ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
Because you can place markers for everyone to see.
Oh.
So someone's going to lay out a design and everyone's going to go onto the same planets because they know what's on that planet.
Yeah.
Instead of going out and
expanding and finding
planets.
brand new things. Huh.
But they would also like to see someone not even complete the game and just go on one planet the whole entire game.
I think I heard an interview with the main lead behind it, and he was like, he honestly expects like 5 to 10% of the people who play the game to actually finish it.
Oh, I'm finishing it. I want to.
Finishing
so
it in that game is reaching the
middle
center of the galaxy.
Yeah, the center of the galaxy. But there's so much so in depth because they finally introduced more races. They didn't introduce that before. There's different NPCs.
The thing about it is that
races in it. Like, different types of aliens are there, and they speak their own language, and you don't know that language. You have to play and search and find and interact with those races to learn the language. In order to, on some of the buildings that are pre-existing, they'll tell you hints about what's to the center of the universe or what the secret is on why everything's there. That's encoded in the alien language that you can't read unless you play and develop more skills towards that race to learn their language. And you only unlock little bits of it, so you have to keep playing it in order to unlock more language.
Neat.
It's really in depth, and I'm excited about it.
I want to be excited about it. From everything I've heard, it sounds like it's gonna be fantastic. But he did say because you said it was just gonna be the same thing over and over again. That's what you don't want. That's the thing, is that with games that have procedurally generated worlds, which means the game is making it up on the fly. Is that always seems to be an issue, is that eventually some of the assets just look too the same. But there is things when
specify on this review though that no two plants are going to be exactly the same.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, what if like the only difference is one species of animal looks slightly different than the other? That's where I'm
not
concerned.
The case. I really hope not.
I think the amount of time that they put into it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case, but that has been the case.
I mean, I'm sure if you find one planet and then on the opposite side of the universe there's going to be a planet similar to it, because they did say this game you can play it not online.
Yeah.
It's not an online game. All the data's in the game. But there's so much of it, it doesn't register or read that data, so it's just in storage. It only reads it when you get close to that planet or you land on it, and then the whole entire place is developed with that mathematical equation or whatever the fuck they did.
That's how the game is generating
and then
things.
Once you leave, it goes away, so they don't have to continuously load that data. So that's how this game's that big.
Yeah, and that's what makes it really promising to me, is that like early on, I think I heard an interview probably like a year ago where someone was just like how are you making it so that it doesn't do that, so that it's not just, oh, this is palette swap of this thing, or this is just one little difference from the last one. It's just like, and he didn't really explain why, but he explained that like when playtesting the game, they constantly find things that they had no idea the engine could make.
Really? Oh,
so I'm just like, that's promising.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I just really have to temper my expectations because I want it to be fantastic. But if I get too hyped and it ends up being what I don't want it to be, then we're gonna have a problem.
This is how excited I am. I am probably gonna buy the most expensive game for it that you can buy.
Oh, welcome to the first boss, by the way.
Oh.
And if I remember correctly, he has a weakness.
The green, the purple spike.
His ass.
Get it. So obvious.
It is. See, see, this is what happens sometimes. It's just like, it's just, you can just keep circling around. Oh! You occasionally have to jump, but for the most part, a lot of things can be beaten this way.
My butt hurts.
My butt.
The hemorrhoids.
Oh, he's smoking.
Yeah.
Smoking.
He's almost dead.
This is so intense. Not really.
Did you even get touched yet?
No, he hasn't touched me.
Isn't this supposed to be harder?
It is. This is harder difficulty. He has like twice. Oh god, I didn't actually know I could climb on those. Although he does destroy the environment, which is really nice.
Ooh, that's a bigger Sonic.
And he's dead.
Yeah, so I'm probably
shit.
gonna buy
Let
the $120 collectible game. Where you get a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I
with
was
it
just gonna
and
say, doesn't it just come with like a model ship?
a model ship, awesome case for it that's like metal or something. And then there's a bunch of shit that you can unlock in the game, like in the beginning. So I'm sure you can unlock it right away, but they give you it right away. So that's what I found most games do. If you buy the pre-order, you literally get, it's just another paint skin. Like, that's it.
Pretty much, yeah. But that's the thing, is that's the downside of pre-orders. Is that you're buying the game before anyone really knows how good the game is going to be.
Well, see, I looked at the pre-orders for GameStop, and they don't have all the cool shit. Amazon has the good stuff. Amazon's pre-order is way better than fucking GameStop's pre-order.
Yeah.
Like, Amazon's one is the one that you get the model ship and the awesome hard case and the map and...
Well, people are learning. People buy a lot of shit off of Amazon.
Yeah.
I heard what you were saying. Unfortunately, I've lost my memory. I don't know if I can be of much help. I was holding that blueprint. I'll just give you the ship. That's essentially how it comes out to be.
Give me the ship. I want the ship. Where are the keys?
Casket is her father. Who, apparently that's who that is. But he doesn't have his memory.
Oh,
I think later on, he eventually like looks at a picture that he has. And it's just like, oh, he is her dad.
Oh, God, spoiler.
Yep. So there you go. You're welcome to use the dropship. I have forgotten. I lost something very important because of that ship. Oh, I think that's how it happened. How his... Oh, that's it. I remember now. It's that they built a dropship. They made a dropship, an older version of that dropship, and they actually used it to land on that icy planet. They went above the hurricane and dropped the dropship into the heart of it.
And he was in it.
But he was in it and his wife was in it. His wife didn't return and he returned but with his memory gone.
Oh, and I already know where that lady that looks like her mom, because that is her mom. Because she's protecting that planet. That's her mom.
I actually don't remember.
Spoiler.
Okay, I need...
Light chip.
This is important.
Rollerblade!
Yeah, it actually is really important.
What's the light chip do?
Shoot, I need to get...
Does it give you light? Or does it make you lighter?
I need power. That's important.
Normal armor.
I think turbo, like, in old school Mega Man, the amount of shots you could have in the air was limited. It was always 3. It doesn't matter how fast you could fire, you can only have 3 shots in the air. That also allowed you to do more damage up close, because the bullets disappear after they hit. So you can continuously fire instead of fire, wait. Fire.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what turbo does.
Why don't you just buy all of them and put them all on your gun?
Because I'm trying to remember all the things.
Equip so many?
Well, I know for sure that you can only equip two things to your buster: power and range. So, attack, energy, range. So energy is the amount of shots you can have at screen at any given time. Range is how long they are. Rapid is how quickly you fire, and attack is obviously more damage. So it's really important to pay attention to what you want. And for
you didn't buy armor?
Not yet. I'm trying. Yeah, I was trying to see how much money I had and how much I was able to buy. Because a very important thing is armor, of course, and then also, shoot, I can't buy it.
Energy canteen.
This is important. Buying those increases your max health. This is important to have. Shit.
Ooh, they raise prices.
Yeah, because it increases the max size of it.
Oh.
So there's an item that increases your max health, and every time you buy it, it increases in price to buy the next one until you reach your max HP.
Yeah.
Same thing works with the energy canteen. So I have it now, and it reheals 5 bars of health. 5 of those bars on the right of health.
Oh.
And you can increase that higher and higher and higher.
Good.
So you can have it like your entire bar is only 10 high, but you can have a canteen that has 20. So it's 2 full heals. So important stuff to remember. As well as there's a rechargeable one that gets rid of status effects. Which is good. Very important later on in the game. But speaking of later on in the game, we're going to go into our ship and take off. And we're going to go into the eye of the storm.
Oh, God.
It's going to be intense. Oh, my God. That was a super long episode. I did not mean it to be.
How long was it?
Like half an hour.
Oh, God.
Whoops.
What will they do? I know. Like, subscribe, comment.
You still suck at it.
That's what you have
to
say, right?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
No.
Is the most flowing one of it.
Mm-mm.
Not like, comment, scribe.
Comment, subscribe, and like.
Sure, why not?